What's going on, YouTube? I know I haven't made a video in a while, and I'll tell you why. It hasn't been too good for me, actually, for the first few days anyway. So, this is Tuesday, and as you can see, I think it's supposed to rain all day. I'll give you a view of where I'm at. So we're supposed to be camping all week. We did get here Saturday afternoon, which was our check-in. But I came in and I got home Friday. But man, Saturday morning, I went to go golfing with my friend, which is one of the things I do when I'm home. I usually try to get at least one golf game in. But my freaking allergies hit me so hard Saturday. I didn't know if I was going to be able to finish the game of golf. I did get the game finished. We didn't do too bad for my eyes swollen and watery. Could hardly see. Got here, got the camper set up, and we were supposed to be fishing by Sunday. But like I said, with my allergies acting the way they were, I couldn't hardly do nothing. I barely got the camper set up. So I just been relaxing till then, because I was supposed to start filming Saturday. I was going to film some of our golf game. And dude, it was so hard for me to just focus on playing the golf that I didn't want to do anything else. And then when we finished the golf game, went home, grabbed the camper, come here. Luckily this thing's easy to set up, because we had it set up in no time. And then I just wanted to relax. I took Nasacort Saturday morning before we left to go golfing. And this happens like every time I come home this time of the year. So I should have took Nasacort probably a couple of days before I got here. Yesterday I finally was the first day I actually felt good. And we did get some fishing in yesterday afternoon. Ended up having to charge the battery on the boat, so we got kind of a late start. But we got it running. Went yesterday afternoon probably for about 3 hours or so, and we did catch a few catfish, so they are biting. But right now, this morning, fixing to get the fire going, because we do all of our cooking on the fire. Fixing to get this fire going right here. I'm going to try to get it going anyway. Like I said, it's been raining, and it's still trying to rain. We're supposed to have a little bit of rain off and on all day. But we're fixing to make some breakfast. Alright, even though it's trying to rain on me, got the fire going. In a little bit we'll have breakfast and coffee. Now I'm going to show you my wife, crazy haired Kayla. Oh shoot. Alright, be back in a minute. So, first things first, we got the coffee. I'm glad we got these trees overhead. Block the rain, because it has been fighting me this entire time. I swear once I started the fire, it got worse. And these stupid rings, man, I really hate these rings. You can see I've dug out around the bottom, trying to allow airflow to go through. These rings are real bad about not allowing much airflow to the fire, which can make it difficult to get a fire going as well, especially if you don't have much of a breeze. And of course everything here is on a hill anyway. But we will be bringing the breakfast out any minute. Alright, we got the coffee percolating. So I'm gonna take it. Try to set it to the side. That way you can still get some heat to keep percolating. But now I got a cooking surface. I've already spilt this once. Coffee grounds went out everywhere. Man, it didn't take long for this bacon to start cooking. Of course, it's one thing I hate, again, also hate about this ring. You can't really adjust your base here for the heat to go, you know, to raise above the heat. I'm pretty much right on it. If I'd had a shovel, I would have dug all that out from around inside there and made it deeper. So that way I could adjust the height of my heat. Right now it's 2 sticks high, 2 logs high, and it's right up to the grate. Got a fresh layer of bacon on there. Finally got some grease. Took me a rock under there to level it up. The way that grease will stay in the center and hopefully cook that bacon a little bit better. I about burnt that last bit of bacon. Got about 3 more minutes on the coffee. Ooh, look at that nice big bowl of fatty grease. Well, that's still hot even to this mitt. Alright folks, we're going to try to attempt to cook pancakes for the first time on a campfire. This should be interesting. Gerliner. Hold on a second. Alright, so I knocked the logs down in there a little bit further since it's burnt down some to try to get some of the heat away from the bottom of this thing, because I know these pancakes are going to cook probably quick. So this is going to be a fun little experiment. So I moved all the coals back up underneath it because it wasn't really cooking quick enough. But you really got to watch that because you get ash. It will blow up, get inside of your skillet. You don't want ashy pancakes or eggs. All right, everybody, we are about to dig in. Got them 2 pancakes a little black, still got a little bit to learn on the pancakes. Bacon turned out pretty good. I mean, there's 1 or 2 pieces that got a little dark, but man, it's hard to when you're cooking like that, I mean, you really have to burn it to give it that burnt taste. I love campfire cooking. And of course, we got our percolated coffee here. Ooh. For any of y'all that don't know about a percolator, this right here sits down inside there. You put your coffee in this, in the bowl, and when that water starts to boil, it comes up through this tube, splashes up to the top of this, and then runs back down over this, and runs through the coffee and drains back down into the pot. Pretty cool. Some of the best coffee I've ever drank, man. I love campfire coffee right out of a percolator like that. But yeah, we don't use our stove in our camper or nothing. We do all of our cooking over the fire. We even have that's our Dutch oven. We made tacos the other night. Sometimes we make shrimp gumbo and different things, but yeah, we're fixing to dig in. I don't know if today's going to be a fishing day. Looks like it might be a campfire cooking day. I know it's a little rainy, and my friend hasn't showed up to go. I thought he's going to come and eat breakfast with us, and going to hit the lake today, but he ain't here. So, but hopefully we'll get a chance to. Hopefully the rain will hold off, and I'll catch you guys then. All right, so we got a big log on the fire. Keep a nice all day slow burn, so that way when I get back this afternoon, hopefully I'll have hot coals so we can do some evening cooking, get some supper going. All right, we got the boat hooked up. Throwing my bag in here. We are going to get some ice and hit the road. And hopefully remember to put the water plug back in when we get to the lake.
I guarantee you I get nothing to I'll eat something. Yeah, we'll put it on the hooks.
And this is Wesley, one of my best friends. No, my only best friend, actually. And we're gonna grab some ice and hopefully catch us some fish today. Prime, baby. Over here we got blues. Oh, Wesley here says it ain't the same. He says don't go eat there. He said if you don't know any better, you might not realize. He said,
well,
but
I talked to some girl yesterday, and I asked her about her cheeseburger, and it looked fine.
Really?
So I bet they just ran out of buns or something over the weekend.
They've been doing that since they bought this place, though. I remember whenever they bought this place, they couldn't keep up with meat and everything. You didn't know what you was going to end up getting. They've had like 3 years to figure that out.
Everybody expects a certain thing when they come here.
Hopefully they still got good ice cream, though. I'm going to go later, maybe tonight, and see if they still got a good shake. Boat's gonna start. Before we get too far out of here. All right, we got lift off. The force is with us. The force is strong with this one. rough the water is, yeah, flat bottom boat doesn't do well in rough water. But it's gonna get us there. That's the main thing. Yeah, I think that's where they're going, right over to our other hole.
We got a lease on this spot.
We got what?
We got a lease on that spot over there.
Yeah, no kidding.
You leased that rock?
They gonna have to pay us a finder's fee for that rock. All right, so we're gonna start here on this little point here today because that other boat is going over to our other little spot. So we'll let them have that one, and we'll take this one over here at Frank's Rock. No, we don't have no fancy dancy trolling motor, and our motor just died on us.
We're hungry. I think we're hungry, dude. Had a hiccup?
I guess. We don't need that out here. We need that motor to stay running. Yeah, we got one no, we got two paddles. We might make it. It's a little, yeah, it's a little windy to be paddling out here. Make it to the shore and call somebody to come get us. All right, so we gonna rig up, cast in. All right, so this is what we're fishing with today. The most fanciest reel out there. We got the Boss Hog 800 with the Boss Hog pole. You can tell that I have used the crap out of this rod and reel, Zebco. And I'm gonna tell you that yes, it actually is a cheap setup, but this thing has been faithful, man. It's been a good pole. Now on this end, got a slip bobber. Can't hardly see, the camera won't hardly focus. This ball right here will slide up here and hit this little stopper here. I use the rubber stoppers, not the tie-on stoppers. I've had a lot of problems with the tie-on stoppers. I actually have those and carry them with me, but I always have problems with them slipping. So anyways, your slip bobber slides up and comes to your stopper. I'm fishing probably about 5 foot deep, and on this end, good old leeches. I caught 3 yesterday on leeches, so we'll see if we have good luck again today. Got a 1/4 pound of them. Yeah. Wes using the same setup. I think he has a lead. He puts a lead on his though. He's cussing his right now because he's having trouble.
Get the string down the bobber.
All right, let's get that line in the water. Oh, golly. Well,
He felt weird,
I hit record for nothing.
He was like, I think I fucking. He did it. I set the hook too. Good job. Now cast out to the point. How deep is that?
Out there? I don't know, man. I might go less than 5 foot, but around that.
This is about 5 foot, over 5 foot.
We did move spots. We were over there. We moved over here. And those people are kind of in our other spot. They're over there on the corner, but still. We're trying not to be rude, but we may end up having to move over there, which... Oh, did I just get a bite? I think I'm getting a bite.
Accidentally 50 minutes.
So I got to hit it on my cork and because I was recording, I missed it. Oh, man. It's going to be one of those days. Well, this is day 2. No, actually it's day 3, but day 2 of not catching anything. Yet, anyway. What time is it? So it's 11 o'clock, and usually here we don't catch until afternoon a lot of times, but I've got a cork in the water over there, and I'm fishing bottom over here just to give myself more options because the water is only 68 degrees, and usually spawning's around 70 degrees, so they just may not be up here on the rocks yet. But I'm not getting anything on bottom either. So hopefully I'll be showing you guys some action soon. If not, this is going to be a crappy video. Anyways,
And this is the only action you're gonna get.
we're going to try, yeah, we may try off the break wall later on, fishing on bottom. We'll see. See how it goes. Might get one more day into the fishing. Hopefully the water temperature will come up a couple more degrees. There's actually quite a few more boats on the water today than there was yesterday too. One over there, one over there. There's a boat that sat here yesterday for quite some time, and we thought they might be catching something. We went on the other side of the rocks right there, just around the point, and we still didn't have any luck up by the rocks. So this is what I caught. We're here catfishing, and yeah, looks like I caught a carp or something. But at least I'm catching something. The first day I caught 3 catfish and I haven't had a bite since. I don't understand. The water's at 68 degrees, so I think it's just too cold for them to spawn right now, because we usually fish along the rocks during spawning season. So 3 catfish, a couple of bass. Did catch a couple of bass. But at least I get to relax and see this beautiful view, even though it's trying to rain on us right now. I don't know, maybe we'll be catching something else soon. Caught another fish. This time I caught a bass. Still not what I'm fishing for, but hey, at least I'm on fish 2 of the day. Oh man. We've moved spots twice now. The water's kind of rough. We broke loose a couple times. Oh, lost the anchor yesterday, so hopefully today's going to be a better day as far as fishing. Caught this bad boy on bottom.
Just all of a sudden.
Finally, a fish that we're fishing for. Not too bad.
No.
For the first one of the day, finally. Jeez,
man. She's very cold.
Yeah.
Cold feeling.
Yeah, so they're still just kind of deep, I guess. They ain't up here by the rocks. So that's probably,
pretty good.
I don't know, that was somewhere between 6-8 foot, I bet. All right, I think I'll put this one on the stringer, at least for now. Hopefully catch a few more to add to it. Oh, finally! I'm finishing this video. Oh, it took me a while. I didn't get to record some of the stuff I wanted to record. My stepdad, he didn't even get to go fishing. He has I think she's like 23-year-old live-in girlfriend that he has 2 kids with, and she's a nurse, so she had to work the week that I came in, and so he didn't even get to go fishing with us. I figured you guys would get a kick out of him, so I was hoping he'd get to go. And I was really just going to record him and Wes doing a lot of the fishing, but so he didn't get to go. Fish wasn't really biting, so it really didn't turn out the way I was hoping it was going to. But it is what it is. The temperature the lake temperature was only 68 degrees, and catfish don't start spawning until 70 and maybe a little above. And so I was a little early. They're probably biting this week. This is the 27th. I went home on like the, I don't know, what was it? I forget now. But I've been back on the road since Saturday. Check out where I'm at. It's a brand new Love's. We've got a lot of the spots taken up. I really, honestly, this is in Michigan, up here in Plainwell, I think, Michigan. And I really thought that they would have the parking blocked off, but they don't. I mean, like I said, some of the spots are blocked off. But check it out. I've actually got another video getting my first load out of Springfield with my truck. I finally got it back. This is like the third load, I think, with it. So far, so good. And man, I'm so glad to be back in it. And I really think it's a beautiful truck. I wasn't too fond on that color when I first chose it. I just wanted something different than what I've had, because my trainer's truck was black. My first lease truck was red. And I did like the color scheme, you know, I like the yellow on it and the decals. But the color of the truck itself, I wasn't completely sold on. But after driving it, and when it's hooked up to that white and black prime trailer, man, I think it's sharp. I really am glad I picked it, and I really do like the truck, and I'm glad to get it back. Back to this video. I posted pictures the first day. The first day we only went out for a couple of hours, and I caught a few catfish in them couple of hours for not being out there for very long. And I really thought, man, they're going to be on the rocks. You know, the gar, usually if you see gar, it's a pretty good sign. And the gar, man, they were rolling on top of the water that first day, and I was like, all right, man, we're going to get some good footage. I didn't record that day because I thought, man, we're fixing to get two more, you know, a couple more full days of footage. So I didn't film that day. I got a few pictures, but I thought, no, I'll film, you know, when we come back out. And then, of course, my luck, that's how it goes. Didn't hardly catch anything or get much of a bite, you know. So yeah, we spent 2 more days out there on the water. And I was going to go golfing again. Thought, well, I'll get some footage of us playing golf. I had thought about going fishing again on Friday because we were leaving out Saturday. So I thought, well, I might go Friday, do some fishing Friday, and you know, get some footage. But to be honest with you, once I got home, we got the camper and stuff back to the house, I just kind of was like, man, you know, I think I'm just gonna chill, you know, and relax. And so that's what I did. You know, I relaxed for 2 days. Got a helicopter flying by. But yeah, I didn't bother filming anything else. I didn't bother editing anything. I didn't start editing this video until I got out here on the road. Because I was just like, man, I just want to, these last couple days, I'm going to just sit back and enjoy my time home while I can. And I didn't even bring any of my accessories to film with out there either. I freaking left them in the international, because me and my 2 sons, we went on a nice, I don't know, probably 10-mile bike ride. I'd say 8 to 10 mile bike ride across Ken Lake Bridge. That's where we fished at. It was Kentucky Lake over there in LBL. And I am going to post a couple of other pictures probably right before this. It's called the Hitching Post there, and it's Aurora, Kentucky, there by Kentucky Lake. And it's kind of a tourist area. We get a lot of fishermen that come in and stay right there in the cabins and lodges and campgrounds and stuff around that area. And but there's a hitching post there, man. They got all kinds of cool stuff. So yeah, I'll probably post those pictures right before this. I'll have this video out though, like I said before, my video of picking up the truck. But I just didn't have any good luck fishing, so I mean, it is what it is. I hope you guys like it anyway, you know. But yeah, I'm back out on the road. Gonna try to get some more trucking videos out for you guys. And as always, stay safe and stay alert.